for the February readings for every sign of the zodiac. We're going to see what messages Spirit has for you. And before we dive into your sign, let's just see what Spirit wants all of us to know this month. What do our holy guides, angels, archangels, spirit guides, our own higher selves, the divine, want for us to focus on this month? Wow, message coming out loud and clear. It's the Emperor. This is about power, your divine power, not ego power, not power from a, personal agenda kind of vantage point, but power from that divine connection, that connection within yourself. This is you really tapping into that deep well, that electrical source of all that power within yourself, and knowing how to use it, because he has confidence. He's actually just being still here. He's not doing anything. It's just resting in that confidence this month. Okay, what else would Spirit like us to know? Thank you. Beautiful. Just calm. I'm getting a very calm feeling. Okay, then we'll use that as we feel into what this Eight of Swords is that Spirit wants to tell us about. What is this Eight of Swords for us in February? Thank you. Eight of Swords is about your mind trying to tell you that you are trapped, trying to tell you that you cannot access something, because it's telling you, look, your hands are tied, I don't see it. But here, what Spirit's telling us about this Eight of Swords is the Ace of Cups. And the Ace of Cups, look at that. You need your third eye vision. You need your higher perception to be able to see. In this deck, it has the moon phases above it. So in February, I'm feeling that there will be a lot of changes. There'll be a lot of changes in your life. Things where you are having to bring this power, this new sense of your divine power, your new way of doing things, to situations to free yourself from those situations in February. And when you do, wow, this cup runneth over for you. This is joy, love, abundance. Okay. So I'm going to ask for what guidance Spirit would like us to have as far as using this divine Emperor power to break out of that Eight of Swords prison, of that prison of the mind, and grab that Ace of Cups. Grab that new beginning in love, joy, and abundance. Okay, what guidance would you like us to have? Thank you. It's the Magician. It's the Magician. It's knowing that you are going to receive what you are vibrating with. And knowing that February is bringing this new beginning for you, that is going to be this physical manifestation, reflecting your life, reflecting your power, your divinely connected power. So in February, yes, you may see the bars, you may see the limitations that need to be moved out of the way. But I'm telling you, with the Emperor, the Magician, and the Ace of Cups, and all of these chills and this electricity I'm feeling in my body, these bars are no match for all this. They really aren't. They are an illusion. Here you can see them really lifting away magically. You can see kind of the energy there as they're being lifted away. That's what's happening in February. Okay. Anything else for all of us as a group, and then we will delve into your sign or your signs. It's always a great thing to watch, just not your sun sign, but also your moon and ascending sign. And there are lots of apps to help with that if you need to figure that out. I like the Time Passages app. It really gives you a good view of your birth chart if you have not had a birth chart reading or don't know anything about astrology, and that just helps. Okay. But there are lots of apps out there. Anything else that Spirit would like us to know as a group for February? Thank you. Okay. Eight of Cups. Now, with the Eight of Swords and the Eight of Cups, the eights are about moving into abundance. Eights are about that connection, that flow with the divine, which is where that power, the Emperor power, is coming from. Okay. Eight of Cups is about moving away from heaviness. So just like those bars were lifting off your mind, these weights are lifting off your heart in February so that you can grab that Ace of Cups, so you can enjoy that cup running over. So yeah, and the Fool, that lightness of being, that freedom that you feel when you're in that walk of faith with the divine. So February is all about allowing those bars to lift, allowing those weights to drop off your heart, and being light and feeling yourself defying gravity in your life. That's what's going to be happening. And here are your messages for your sign. I hope you will let me know how they resonate for you. If you'd like a private reading, the link is in the description below, and we'll connect again soon. Bye. Sagittarius, this is your reading for February 2020. Asking your holy guides, angels, archangels to come into this reading and for all messages to be for Sagittarius's greatest good and highest purpose. What would you like for Sagittarius to know in February? It's the Emperor. Wow. So just like in our group message, it says you coming into your inner authority, your inner divinely connected authority, your confidence, your drive. Yeah. And you're getting that confidence and drive directly from the divine. So you're no longer drawing upon your own ego and your own resources to take you where you want to go. You now have tapped into that beautiful bottomless divine well of confidence and strength. Okay, so let's fill into what this Five of Pentacles is about then, because Five of Pentacles is either feeling like you're leaving someone out in the cold, or feeling left out in the cold, feeling rejected and abandoned, or maybe feeling like you're rejecting someone. Let's see what this is for Sagittarius. Yeah. This is Five of Pentacles. Ace of Swords is you knowing the truth. Oh, well, the truth is that when you're in your power and your strength like you are, when you're really, not coming from a needy place within your ego, the truth is there's someone that you need to leave behind. There's someone that you naturally are going to be leaving behind, or a situation. It doesn't have to be a person. A person or situation that you are going to be leaving behind because you don't need it anymore. It was coming from a place of ego need, and you aren't there anymore. You just aren't there anymore. And it's not going to cut it for you anymore, because now you know your worth, Sagittarius. So now that you know your worth, and now that you know I can do all things through the divine who strengthens me, I am, a queen, and you know this, or a king, or an emperor. Now that you know this truth, why would you have to subject yourself to anything less than what you're fully worthy of? And in February, I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm not going to sell myself short anymore. Okay? You want like the whole shebang is what I'm getting for you. Okay? Emperor again. So your guides really want you to feel this, to know your worth. Strength again. Is this just going to be the same spread again? Wow. So this is how much Spirit wants you to have that message. You are in your strength. You are in your worthiness. And does that mean that some situations in your life are going to need to change? Yes, it does, because now you have the Six of Swords, which is you moving away from stuff that hurt you, moving away from stuff that didn't feel good. That Queen of Swords, moving away from the pain. That Queen of Swords is, that energy of, I'm ready to cut that out from my life and my experience. Why should I subject myself to it anymore? You're done with those things that have weighed you down. And aren't these the exact energies from the group reading? Yeah, about moving away from, or no, it was the Eight of Swords, but it's similar. Moving away from the stuff that hurts you mentally, moving away from the stuff that hurts you in your heart, and allowing yourself to move forward into the joy, the abundance, the freedom, and not be weighed down by these things anymore. Okay. Beautiful. Love that for Sagittarius. So let's see what comes out from the John Helen Psychic Tarot for the Heart. Okay. For Sagittarius. Thank you. For Sagittarius. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. This is the Nine of Wands, which is the Wounded Warrior. Wounded warriors, that you have been through a lot, Sagittarius. You've been through a lot of pain, a lot of battle, you're weary, and it's understandable because you have been through a lot. But just now it's 444 on the counter, and fours are about you being able to come home and rest. And here the divine is saying, it's time to stop having to fight, Sagittarius, and it's time for you to come home to, everything that's there for you. It's time for you to not be shut out of what you deserve anymore. Stop selling yourself short. Oh, wow. Never seen this card, but it says never judge another. Okay. So this is about knowing that anything where you were selling yourself short, or anything where a situation was, or where someone might have been making you feel a certain way, or you might not have been being given what you deserve, was reflecting the ways that you were doing that to you, because no one could do that to you if you weren't already doing that to yourself. So release any judgment about someone else was wrong, someone else did this to me. That's only going to hold you back. And I'm feeling a pang in my heart as I say that. There's a lot of heart pain, I know. But that sort of blaming of someone else is not going to lift you up. That weighs you down. And so the divine wants you to be lifted up, feeling joy in all you do. This has a very creative energy. This is the color of the sacral chakra, which is about creation and artistic expression. So this would be a wonderful month for you to do something creative and something that just feels good and fun for you. Okay, beautiful. So I'm going to ask for the love message now for Sagittarius for February. What is the message around love for Sagittarius for February? Thank you. Deception. Okay, so yes, you have felt deceived. You have felt taken advantage of. And really, there's been a lot of energy kind of put into that of this other person did this to me. But remember, this is talking about a false self mask. So it's important to remember there were ego and fear reasons for that, and there were ego and fear reasons that you were connecting to that at the time. And it's just important to realize that and to look at that compassionately on both of your parts, okay? And if you're not resonating with this from a specific relationship point of view, just feel into the energy of where have I been using others to deceive myself, if that makes sense, okay? Where have I been doing that? Okay. Because now it's time for you to enjoy unconditional love. You've been subjecting yourself to this conditional love of, okay, I'll give you this much love if you do A, B, and C. And it's been a very conditional exchange. But now the divine is moving you in February into this unconditional love. Not this old, sort of fake conditional love, but this real love is where you're being moved into. Yeah, because you're being moved away from the pain. So this is really very good. It's showing that, you're being moved out of love that hurt and relationships that hurt this month. And you're being moved into this beautiful, harmonious home. Unconditional love, real love. And you're ready for this. You really are ready for this, okay? And is there anything else you would like for Sagittarius to know? Okay. Anything else for Sagittarius? Okay. Yeah. You're not going to be left out in the cold anymore. That unconditional love is here for you. So don't choose this, choose this, what you really want for you. This is your wishes, your wildest dreams. They're there for you. And that beautiful, pure, divine, unconditional love is there for you. And this is a wound. This Five of Pentacles, fear of not being loved, is just a wound that needed to be shown to you so that you could release and heal it, to be able to embrace. She's healing, pouring the water. So this is a time this month to see, feel, experience that healing within yourself. And it's beautiful. It's very beautiful. I feel it's a very sacred reading, this one is. So I hope you'll let me know how it resonates for you, and have a wonderful month, and we're going to connect again soon.